Nested loop. A nested loop is a loop inside a loop. That is, if a loop exists inside the body of another loop, it is called nested loop. When a loop is inside another loop, the inner loop runs many times. That is, in each iteration of the outer loop, the inner loop will be restarted. And repeat this process until all the iterations of the outer loop is completed. In Python, there are for and while can be nested like this. That is, for inside the for loop and while inside the while loop. Also, you can nest for inside the while loop and while inside the for loop. One of the easiest way to understand this nested loop is by solving the pattern printing programs. Suppose if you want to print the pattern like this. Here, you can use the nested loop of for loop or while loop. Okay. This is a program to print this pattern. Here I is the outer loop and j is the inner loop. These are the statements inside the outer loop. Also only one statement inside the inner loop. Here I varies from 1 to 4. The upper limit 5 will be negated. And j varies from 1 to I plus 1. That is 1 to I only. Now we can check the working of this loop. In the first iteration I equal to 1. Then j varies from 1 to I, that is 1 to 1. That is, j loop will execute only once. So it will print only one star. Then the control goes to the next line because of this empty print function. In the next iteration, I equal to 2 and j varies from 1 to 2. So this j loop will execute twice. So it will print 2 star. Then next I equal to 3. Then j loop will execute 3 times. So it will print 3 star. Last, I becomes 4 and j varies from 1 to 4. And finally it will print 4 star. Okay. That is, for every value of I, j loop will be restarted. If j loop executes only once, then it will print only 1 star. If j loop executes 4 times, then it will print 4 star. Okay. Here the outer loop will decide how many rows would print and the inner loop will decide how many elements would be in the each row. Here instead of this for loop, we can also use this nested while loop. Now we can execute this program in Python. As we know here, I loop is the outer loop and j loop is the inner loop. Let's execute this program. See, the output will be like this. Okay. Similarly, if you want to print the pattern like this, that is row element equal to row number. So here we can print the value of I. Okay. Let's execute. Then the output will be like this. Okay. Then how to print the pattern like this? Here you can see in each row the loop is restarted. So here we can print the value of j. Okay. Now execute this program. So j value will be displayed. Now see another pattern like this. Here we cannot choose I and j because each time the value is incremented. So here we can choose the another variable to print. So we can write n equal to 1. Okay. Then print n. After printing the value of n, we have to increment the value of n. So we can write n equal to n plus 1. Now execute this program. See the output. See, each time the value of n is incremented.